welcome back for another video. It's Eharbad, and in today's video we are on the march for the Marius missions. We've got win 10 live arena battles. I've done 5 so far, another 5 to go. Then spending 5,000 mortal soul coins will be pretty straightforward. Then clearing dragon, I'll probably do that during CVC on Tuesday. And but just seemed to reset us. And then what after that? We then have obtain 5 mythical accessories and spiders. That's brutal. But I'll probably do that during CVC as well, PR CVC, so it's a good time to do it. Ascend 5 banners, that should be fine, as should that. Get CVC points, even though it's only level 2, not a lot. Then Ice Golem, again, try and do that during the CVC. Maximize my double dipping. Spending 200 crests, no problem. Then, or obtain mythical artifacts. I'll try and do as much of this basically during CVC as I can. We'll see how far we get. But it seems to be mostly that obtaining mythical artifacts is where the real slowness is going to be. Then obviously got this mythical boots, very specific. Reminds me of those starter missions where you're in sewers trying to get attack percent boots, attack percent chest, attack percent gloves, that rubbish. But yeah, I mean, all of this seems pretty doable. So it looks like we're past all of the Iron Twins, at least for now. And it's really just about getting mythical artifacts, and I'm really going to focus on doing that during CVC. Like I said, make sure we are at least getting extra return for our resources. So right now it's live arena, and I do actually need to do a bit of some rebuilds. Basically, I need to gear up Armand's, who is now 6-star, waiting for CVC to book him out. Try and do some masteries on him during that as well. Where is he hiding? Grazur rather is also now 6-star. So in this most recent champion training, got these 2 champions to 6-star. Given that I don't have a Yumiko or a Warlord, Armand's is going to be pretty important. And with him now there, I actually find myself wanting to tweak some builds and get a few more people into at least 4-piece stone skin, so I can fight against people that have Armands and not put myself in an awkward situation. I'm on the fence what to do with my 2 Duchess, because I have one Duchess right now who is in 6-piece protection, which is this Duchess right here. Don't have enough protection pieces to get it to 9-piece, which would obviously be better. And then the other Duchess that's 0-star awakened is currently in 6-piece stone skin. And it's tricky. Well, double Harima, how bizarre. Let's just go like this and see what else they pick. Keep my 5th slot flex. I also would quite like to get Wukong into 4-piece stone skin with lethal, but I don't have enough stone skin accessories in Skinwalkers. I've been pretty unlucky actually on the Hydra clashes. Like all my accessory pieces seem to have like congregated around a few things. So I've got 2 Skinwalker banners, but no amulets or rings. I've got loads of stone skin in demon spawn. No, I don't. I have only like 1 protection piece. I can't remember. It's all over the place, and I don't have the ones that I want, basically. 2 Harima and a Wukong and an Uko. I'll probably ban the Wukong here. And I think I will go for my own Harima. Or yeah, I'll go for my own Harima, and I will ban Wukong. He will ban my king. Why is he going for Sify lead instead of Uko lead? Odd. Anyway, I've got a cleanse here if the Uko goes first. Goes before my Duchess, which I don't think is going to happen actually. So Duchess will come in. This is why I like the protection. Let's see if we can steal some buffs. We didn't. High res. Interesting. Lots of stone skin in this team. Double Harima's pretty ugly. I did not do... I was hoping I'd at least steal some of these, but it's not looking good, right? Let's go and try and get this Siffy softened up. Guess they're going to come in and try and reduce the defense on my Duchess again. No, actually, they're going to go for the provoke. I will just give myself a little shield. Probably going to sleep Wukong, which is kind of annoying. Provoked again. Kind of awkward, actually. I was not sure whether Harima was the right choice. So we'll see what we can do. Hoping to get a reduced cooldown on my Duchess. Double Harima's actually really annoying. Like super annoying. And the Siffy, the A1 sleep. The other option was I could have banned Siffy, to be honest. Let's go like this. Forward. Ooh, who is going to... I've got a reduced attack as well. Try and just take the Siffy if we can. Maybe should have kept my ability, to be honest. At least we've got the block debuffs. Let's see if I can cleanse. Right, and I'm going to reduce cooldown again. Not your cooldown, rather your defense. What are you going to do? I had my A2 there. Been ideal. What are you going to do now? I mean, you're probably going to kill Duchess, but we'll see. Go for the provoke, and you got the kill. Oh, that's annoying. Right, let me go for the A2, A3 rather. I think I'm going to die now. Yeah, I really messed that up. I shouldn't have bought Harima. I actually should have picked Ultimate Death Knight. And then banned Siffy, basically. It is what it is. I found recently, actually, Live Arena seems to have got harder. Maybe I'm just at a higher rank and I'm fighting more established teams. But I definitely feel like my builds aren't quite suited to Live Arena. They're much more tailored towards me doing tag team and just other parts of the game. That is what I have found. So, like in that previous fight, I really needed to be able to strip the buffs with Sun Wukong, but it doesn't have enough accuracy for that. I'm going to go for the same quad. This time, potentially, the flex spot will be more sensibly selected. Don't think Harima was doing much. It's difficult because, Harima, I'm not bringing increased defense in this lineup. So ideally, you want someone who's gonna deal with it. Okay, this is kind of annoying again. I'm probably gonna ban Sun Wukong, and then again, I need to be able to deal with this. So I think, or should I get rid of a bit of a toss up, really, between these two? It depends on my accuracy levels. I'm gonna have to ban that. He didn't ban Ultimate Death Knight. I'm surprised. I thought it was a shoo-in to ban Ultimate Death Knight. Let's see. I had a bolster set, so no wonder he banned the king. I will hold off my cleanse, so I might need to. Again, this is why I like my protection set. Even if he goes for the steal, which he will go for the steal. Generally, just about surviving. Just alive. Let me go for the steal myself. I don't know why my champion got True Feared. Ah, yeah, of course. The True Fear on the Soul Reap we moved over, which obviously makes sense. That's just A1. Oh, 22k. Sit back down, Wukong. Oh, that's kind of funny. And then here, I will go for a little heal. I quite like that. And then we'll go for an A2 on Sun Wukong, who just popped back up with low health and was just absolutely clobbered. And we'll just A1. We'll just put it on auto. And we'll eventually take down this Rotos. And obviously this guy's still fighting. He has no hope. 2,500 points. A little bit higher than I am. The old, where is it? If I go, here it is. The old win rates dropped a bit. A couple of percent lower now. Definitely am finding it a bit harder. There's definitely more defeats coming in here and there. But we still need what, another 4 wins to get this mission done. Actually, that will give me the chest. I actually need to be keeping all the gear I get because there are quests coming up to equip people. So previously I'd been selling all the trash. And we don't want to be doing that anymore. Gorgid is a risky one. I will probably go roughly the same, but I think my 5th slot won't be Ultimate Death Knight, but will be Hefrak instead. And I'll probably look, I don't want either of these. Oof. Don't like Taras. Don't like Gorgid. Don't like Sify. So we could probably go like that, and then that. Maybe ban Taras. I feel like that's probably the right approach. I think actually we'll bring in Harima. Go for the passive of reducing the damage taken, bringing in our mans. I'm actually most concerned probably by Gorgid here, or Taras. I'm not sure. But I think I'm actually going to ban Arbiter. But I don't want the increased attack. Gorgid. We'll give that a try. It was sensible of him to ban my 1 Stone Skin champion. Because I don't have any Stone Skin. And we're just going to get stunned here. What was my cleanse? I was meant to bring another cleanse, wasn't I? Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. We'll see if we can recover. And that's why I need to put people into Stone Skin. That was a complete mess up. Complete mess up. The 5th champion was meant to be someone in Stone Skin, which is why I usually go for the Hefrak option, who is in Stone Skin, and then if you... Yeah. Okay. I think I would have been in a bad state either way. More speed teams here. You could probably say I should go down a different path. Similar kind of config here. To be honest, if that's Taras, then I'm really in a bad place. We'll pick that and pick the Hefrak, to be honest. Rotos. Okay, well, I mean, eventually I have to ban the king. You ban my king, I ban yours. So Well, he'll activate. Will you choose then to activate Rotos? Rotos will probably not be able to kill my Duchess. Don't think. No. And then we'll cleanse. How did he go back in? I've got literally like 1 speed between these two. Like 2 speed, maybe at most. So it's kind of insane that I managed to cut in. And that's A2. And let's steal the buffs. That hurt. Try and drop someone's cooldown. We did. Go A2 again. Should be able to. Let's go like that. What are you going to and A1, A1, get back round to my A2. A2, 5 again. Hopefully my on Wukong. I mean, if you're going to kill my Duchess, you're going to get killed, basically. You can't have your revive back already, can you? We will just A1U. Buff again. Kill you. Well, not kill you, but hit you. You're going to have to go for my Duchess. If you kill him, then you're going to get counterattacked by Hefrak. There we go. We got the win. 3 more wins. Come on. That's what we need. And I definitely, next time we have free gear removal, I need to like really tweak all my builds. And I'm going to probably come up with a bit of a strategy. Now that I've actually been playing a bit of live arena, well, forced to, I'm beginning to kind of see the linkages and what I really want. And I would say having 4-piece stone skin with lethal is kind of the combination that I want to try and get on a few champions. And we'll kind of just see. I don't have it on really anyone. The king would benefit. Obviously, getting some blessings would help as well. Sun Wukong would benefit. Even Harima would benefit if I could do it. Alternatively, with these nukas, I do want to get them a bit faster. Potentially go a little bit more accuracy on Sun Wukong, but maybe not, because if we go for our mans, I think when we have our mans, we'll just be picking him all the time, to be honest. And then they'll have to kind of deal with it. I'm basically, I think, going to go roughly the same thing, although it's a lot of magic for my poor Sun Wukong. But I do have a general preference. Interesting. Very interesting, this. And then I'll pick Ultimate Death Knight against the Rotos. Argument I could go for Hefrak again. And they've got Armans. I'm actually going to ban Armans. You ban the king. Pick Sun Wukong. Not great to have a Spirit Nuka against 3 magic. I'm curious about this Elva. Very unusual to see. Like, is it damage dealing with the Soul Reap? I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. Alright, so we got Stone Skin Duchess, 6-piece. Elva is in bolster. A no protection set. I presumably you're going to buff, and then I should be able to go with my Sun Wukong before the Trunder. See if we can steal some buffs. And we do. So no increased attack for Trunder. I mean, you'll kill my Sun Wukong, but I don't see you killing my Duchess, basically. You've got to kill my Duchess with your Rotos, basically. And we'll just heal up. At least now Stone Skin is expired. And I will go for the A2 on Duchess. Even without increased attack, clobbered. You're going to have to revive Duchess. Duchess going to revive Trunder, presumably. Revive. Obviously, one of my main abilities here, I'm actually going to go A1 because I want to get a reduced cooldown. Didn't happen. One of my main things here is I have Harvest Despair. You can see I absolutely crunch their HP on revival, and same with the Trunder. You can't attack my champion, basically. Go try and get the reduced cooldown. We got it. Now we got that one. Go in. You can't buff. No increased attack. You might have your cleanse though. No, you don't. You have A1 and A2. That's not going to do anything. I'm now even going to put decrease attack on you, or I'm not because I have too low accuracy. That's something else I might do with Ultimate Death Knight, is actually give him a bit of accuracy. Now I can give myself increased attack. I'll try and actually get a reduced cooldown again, this time on Duchess. I do like that A1, the older that old thing. Let's just take down Trunder. What are you going to do? You're going to cleanse? No, you're going to revive. You get the increased attack, but it's actually just A1. Who are you going to go for? Bit of a game of cat and mouse, isn't it? Right, we are back. And only you survived because of your passive. You're not going to go through. Like, it's just not going to happen. Yeah, you quit. Sensible. Good quit. Yeah, so if I just jump into my champions, the ones that we've obviously been using. We've got the old 6-piece protection. I only have one reaction. Again, like if you look through my unluckiness, I now do have a potential candidate for second piece of reaction coming from this banner. And basically, I'll probably roll it and then, what do you call it? Chaos for it and hope to get either, well, I basically want speed as a sub with either defense, HP, or res as main. I wouldn't really care between those. But in terms of going to more protection, I do have 2 pieces. I think I've got a ring, which is really nice. I have an amulet, which is not great, but usable. But I don't have a banner in protection. Then in Stone Skin, I've got this banner, which is not great, and I think I reworked it already. So that is what that is. Amulets wise, they're fine for a damage dealer, both crit damage, only 5-star though. And then I have this one, which is a candidate for a rework. And I probably will end up reworking it and see if we get lucky. I do have an attack ring. So actually, on the Stone Skin side, I could potentially do something. Then I've actually got a ring as well. So it is possible that I could do 4-piece Stone Skin with another 4-piece set. But it's like, I don't have good bolster gear. And I really like the protection. I mean, I could look at another damage dealer in the demon spawn. So maybe I could re-gear my Hefrak and give him 4-piece stone skin with 4-piece lethal and make him much more dangerous. That's definitely an option. We can investigate that. If we come to Sun Wukong, obviously we really want to get him into into stone skin with lethal. At the moment he's in lethal cruel, and the simple reality is I don't have any stone skin other than these two banners. This banner's really nice, and it's ready to go, but I have 2 protection amulets, 3 protection amulets, a protection ring, but no stone skin ring or amulet. And that's kind of frustrating because that would, I think, be really impactful. Otherwise, maybe increase the accuracy. Getting another 1 or 2 stars on the blessing would really help as well. So much stat gain at 4 or 5 star, particularly 5 star. And then obviously Right King at the moment in this setup, not actually that good a build, but I mean, it's pretty good without any blessings. Even getting the 1 star will give me 7.5k HP, which will, it's quite impactful. I have not been lucky so far. He's been on my wish list, so I'm waiting to see if I get anything better. But yeah, it's kind of similar with Harima, another one who could potentially go into a lethal stone skin combo. What do we have? We have a ring that's passable. It sadly isn't defense. If it was defense, it'd be fine. And then we've got this one, which also probably not so good. I'd probably pick this one. And then amulet-wise, we have a stone skin one. I mean, it's not really what you want on a Harima. And I don't really want to chaos all this because it's actually really good. And we do actually have a banner, and maybe this one could be Chaos Sword. Maybe. So I might actually be able to do 4-piece stone skin, 4-piece lethal on Harima. I don't have a Siffy. And it's hard to really make defensive-based nukers work, I think, in live arena if you don't have a Siffy. Because there's not that many ways of bringing increased defense in a safe way. So, yeah, it's problematic. I could probably use Leoris more, but I feel like he's quite easily countered. But maybe it's that 5th choice sometimes if they haven't got a good Leoris counter. Maybe I should be bringing him in. Yumiko is always a pain, but I feel like, particularly in live arena, champions like Candrathon kind of fall off quite a lot. My Tormund's not built well enough. That is another thing that maybe I'd look if I could get Tormund into a stone skin lethal build. I know it's the same problem in other defense-based nuker, but you can have that hybrid build and at least be a good way of countering speed teams. I will probably go like this, I think, and they'll probably ban one of these 3. I would probably ban Yumiko right now. Not sure I massively want to use Ultimate Death Knight against Harima, but yeah. Let's see what the 5th one is. It could be Arman's. Okay, it's Monkey. I mean, he's going to have to ban Ultimate Death Knight. I have to ban Yumiko anyway. He didn't. I'm surprised, to be honest. That's surprising he hasn't banned Ultimate Death Knight when he's got Wukong and Rotos. Maybe he thinks that Harima's going to be enough. I'm not sure. You buff yourself, I'll buff me. And you're going to try and steal, are you? No? You're going straight in for the A2? I'm surprised. I have 2 nukers. Neither of which are perfectly set up, to be honest, but kind of good enough. And then let's strip that. Should get some kills. And now you are going to do what exactly? I mean, you'll wait for Wukong to pop up. You're even reviving Wukong. That's even more bizarre. And let's just block revive on that Wukong. Get all the buffs in the world. Like, I don't know what you were doing there. Wukong was going to revive himself. So you're going to at least revive Rotos or Harima and try and do something with it. Right, one more win. That's all we need. And we have one more fight unless we use a refill, which we have loads of refills from Curse City, and I never do enough live arena for it to be them to ever be used. But anyway, 2674. We keep seeming to fight people a lot higher up. Mr. Dope Man. Nice avatar though. Okay, Duchess Mariska. We'll pick my original trio, which is basically the same three I pick every single time, and then kind of a typically go Sun Wukong and then someone else. Looks like we're going to go the same thing, and I'll be picking a Death Knight. This Harima is 5-star and a 6-star Rotos. These are, looks tough. Let's see. And a Warlord, and I'm going to have to ban the Warlord. And you're going to ban the King. Let's Dutch Sun Wukong. Yeah, it's a bit tricky actually. I don't know if I have enough damage. Kind of, particularly against Mariska, I kind of want 2 damage dealers. A1. Let's see, you're obviously going to give yourself strength, and I will buff myself. All protected so far. Let's try at least steal that. Didn't steal from Rotos, that's surprising. And yeah, you'll go in there. Go for my Duchess. You'll just go into the Ultimate Death Knight. I don't know why they bother. Why do they bother using the A3 into a Ultimate Death Knight with 2 stone skins? You might as well just A1. I don't know. Is it worth it? I'll just buff myself, get the continuous heals, and keep Duchess topped up. And I think I will go for the A2 just to start to get this Duchess a little bit lower. That's basically what I need. I'm not going to clear off the provoke. I'm going to try and get a reduced cooldown with the A1. Didn't happen. Ally attack. That is kind of really annoying for Mariska that she has that ally attack process. Obviously, she needs more ways of being stronger. Try and get reduced cooldown. Didn't happen. Reduced cooldown on either of these champions would have been really useful, both Duchess and Wukong. My hope is that my Harvest Despair, that's basically what I'm going for here, is that if I can get some kills, my Harvest Despair will kick in, and I'll be in a good spot. And I basically need to do that before this Rotos really kicks off, as he's starting to take health now. Do that. Hard to get really any damage through because of this strengthen. And both these champions will basically get stronger and stronger. Try and get reduced cooldown again. More ally attack. Probably A3. I think he'll actually get the kill. Didn't quite. Go again, A2. Just need to kill this Duchess. I think Mariska's got the heal again. So frustrating. Try and get the reduced cooldown. Yes, I got reduced cooldown. Heal again. Let me see, can we? Yeah, I will go for it. Oh, just do no damage. Damn Marishka with that damn strengthen. Right. See what we can do here. And they've also got the same approach I do, which is the Harvest Despair. I think they've got this one. To be honest, this win is theirs. That Rotos is nearly ready to be doing some crazy stuff. Give myself a bit of a shield, revive. My ultimate Death Knight has like no health. And you're going to A3, and then you'll kill probably you. Then you will A2 here, kill at the A3. Just no way of doing any damage. Not enough damage. One damage dealer is just not enough against. In that setup, and that's why he banned the King, not the Ultimate Death Knight. Although the Ultimate Death Knight gave me a little bit of, bit of time. I was just that little bit of damage away from being able to get the A2 off on the Duchess. Because basically, if the Duchess had died and then been revived with half health, I just kept killing the Duchess and get more and more splash damage, and I would have spiraled. But instead, they got the first kill and then they spiraled. So it was whoever got that first kill, basically. And maybe I took the wrong approach in terms of the sequence of skills on my Sun Wukong, but I don't know. I don't think there was much I could do unless I'd picked different champions. But having picked the champions I had, I don't think I could have done much different. Quite disgusting looking setup so far as usual, but it's not so much of a problem. I'm going to go like that. Sometimes like the old Hefrak Sun Wukong combo. Because if you kill one of them, then the other one, if you kill Sun Wukong, then Hefrak will counter. I wonder who they're going to ban on my side. Based on what they've picked, there's not really an obvious choice. I'll probably ban one of the duo. And I'm actually just going to ban Arbiter. Without increased attack. I mean, I know they've got Taras, but they've also got no increased turn meter. Maybe it's risky. They banned Wukong. Mikage, the fastest. What are they going to do? Another thing that often I need to actually speed up my queen. Because I do find that even though she's faster than Duchess, because Duchess still has whatever the TM fill on receiving crits. I'm just going to cleanse that off. Don't know why. Why they went for that. We're just A2. We're just A2. And we won. I don't know why. I thought they were going to ally attack with Mikage and try and do something. I don't know. That was odd. But anyway, we won. We can claim our chest, and our mission is done. We're not going to sell any of these, even if they're trash, because we need to be able to equip champions in them. So yeah, we'll just keep those. And that is the mission done. And they give us more live arena. Now I can go and spend some of these. Let's just buy 5 of them. I've been saving up, basically, because I want to make sure that I don't get stuck by anything silly. Now on to Dragon. Dragon, Spider's Den. Ice Golem. I think I can do all of that during CVC and get myself on to the obtain 5 mythic artifacts, which will take a bit of time. But I think I can get that done during CVC as well. I mean, my absolute ideal scenario will be to at least get to this during CVC. I think that would be my ideal situation. Right, okay, that is that. A long video, but that's just the way Live Arena rolls. So anyone who did watch the whole thing, I thank you for your patience. Where have we actually got to? We're now at 2347. And what was our record since the video started? 3 defeats and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victories. Not great. Down to 84%. It's gonna get lower and lower. I just don't have the champions. I have decent gear. I don't know. I have decent gear, but not amazing. But I'm definitely missing some of these kind of particularly impactful champions that can kind of turn the tide. Tarishka, for instance, Warlord, Yumiko, these kind of ones that really make people have to think about who they're going to ban. I'm a bit restricted in what I can actually bring. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.